both available to him. So starting it out here, Stadium 2, you know it, you love it. We have all been here many, many times before.
Yep.
And of course, Rob, there are, one of the most common characters in the game, but every Rob, they play that a little bit differently. And just because you know what Rob the Robot's going to do doesn't mean you got any way of stopping him. And we can see at the moment here with Spandex, what a ridiculous start at the moment, trying to get the down air and manages to land it. What a statement for the start of game one.
That is crazy, because think about who Syrup plays all the time. Rob! How does Syrup should know all of this stuff? And even then, that angle of that PK rocket was a little sus. I don't even know. We'll get into that later, but Syrup going to have to shake the rust off, even if there is some. This is winner's semifinals, by the way, so winner of this makes top 96 winner's side.
Yes.
This is crucial time for Spandex to make the big upset, but it could be 133 though.
And I was going to say, do correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe with Zombie DQing, Syrup is the de facto seed one of the tournament at this point.
Yeah, I think so. I know that technically Alternus, I think, gets Zombie seed. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah,
we'll see. But yeah, certainly, somebody saying that Syrup would win Patchwork would not be strange or out of the ordinary sentence.
No,
so
of course not.
So the fact that Spandex is doing so well for himself at the moment, I mean, don't get it twisted, Syrup making one hell of a comeback at the moment. After that borderline 0 to death, nearly got that lead back in his hands.
I was looking for the top, can't seem to find it. Can't get that reverse hit of the Nair. And even then, the magnet delay, the stall, the movement from Syrup has been good. It has already elevated here in 2 minutes into game one. So I already think that Syrup is okay, I've kind of figured out what you're going to be doing here, and now that we've kind of evened things up a little bit, now I can play my game, play a little bit farther back. The PK Fire though, what the heck?
I was going to say, just using it to interact there. However, the back air not quite managing to take it. However, spinning top in hand, and nearly, what on earth? Some shenanigans.
But look,
some shenanigans.
But because you got hit, because you ran into something on your ride on the PK rocket, your distance gets cut in half. So now all of a sudden, no ledge for you.
We decided, you know what? Even stock. Stop being silly. Take this seriously, people. This is winner semifinals of your pool.
That's a 1-for-1 trade that maybe is worth, I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. But right now, Syrup still focusing on getting the damage more than anything else. Up B might actually seal the deal. Spandex isn't careful, but wait! The tech! Okay. Never mind.
Ooh, and I love that awareness from Syrup. I don't know whether Spandex has got any fuel left in the tank, quite literally, and the up tilt. There we go.
That's crazy. 5 different things. Syrup's please die, please die, please die, please die.
But the thing is, right, this whole sequence, so I think at this point, Spandex did not have any fuel left in the tank, right?
Yeah,
so
it has to drift in,
yeah. And then having to nair through, because again, you don't have the option. I mean, even if you naired or air dodged, that up tilt waiting for you, exact same timing. So real great awareness there from Syrup. And as you mentioned a little earlier, right, Syrup has got so much experience in this matchup, and it's little moments like those where you can really see the nitty-gritty, those real intricate situations that Syrup has just got the option ready for.
True, but as you mentioned, every Rob plays a little bit differently, and the adaptations might be there. If Spandex kind of understands what Syrup was able to do to kind of wrest back control in that first game, maybe we could see a change. But as of right now, I don't think playing back and playing ranged is the option.
No. I was going to say, I do think you need to sort of ultimately start scrapping with Ness. Oh, hang on, right. Let's see what we can do here. Great tech. Just a straight up PK Thunder, able to catch it with the dash attack. Finally got a bit of a scent. The footstool magnet into one back air didn't work, but the second back air going to do it. And that neutral air, very much a reversal from the start of that first game. Syrup very much in control.
Yeah, Spandex just not able to play the Rob Nair game. You can tell, okay, we get one here, you get a single hit, and then find something off of this magnet recovery. So Syrup just trying to get back to center stage ASAP. Might have been a little bit too haphazard in doing so, but still, Spandex just can't get too much more than 3 hits and then has to reset. Syrup already feeling like he's not that in danger just yet.
Ooh, there we go, getting the weak hit of the back air, the PK Thunder just to cover himself as he makes it back to the stage. Double down tilt, exerting all of that pressure, and I really love the cross-ups from Syrup. That is something that he has really got down in spades. These situations where you feel like you've got that down tilt punisher, particularly on the parries, right? It feels like sometimes Spandex has got a really lovely parry prepared and a down tilt to punish, but then Syrup is on the other side of him, and oh my goodness, Syrup so hungry for that kill, and maybe trying to get something a little bit for the Twitter clip, but Spandex managing to get that shield up in time.
Yeah, we do not want to get hit by that again. We're not going to offstage against your PK Thunder again, right? Hopefully. So far, though, Spandex just trying to do a little bit of ledge sharking, trying to catch Syrup slipping a little bit of ledge. Be like, okay, maybe I'm going to walk a little bit too far forward. But you got the yo-yo. There is no reason to do that. It feels like Spandex is hoping that Syrup is going to be dumb on the ledge. And so far, I mean, we get a punish here, just finally getting something off of Nair, but that's at high percent, and so far, it hasn't been the combo starter that Spandex needs it to be.
Yeah, I was going to say, given how early that Rob can kill, the fact that you're getting that kill at 170%, it is not the best look in the world, right? It's pretty, you know, you want to be getting something a little bit earlier, and ooh, I love that. Just feigning the idea that you're going to go for an aggressive option with the down air, that auto-cancel window, being able to just land immediately, get the back throw, send you to the skies. Wonderful, wonderful things coming out here.
Back throw already crazy on the platform in PS2, man.
I was going to say dead 3 times over.
Nuts. All right, we're still okay. PK Flash just trying to get a little bit of a mix-up. Love the delay there. Just a ledge hang from Spandex. Can't get a get-up option covered with this laser, though. I love the options. It just feels like the execution is just almost not there. Syrup finds an iframe option, a spot dodge, a roll, something like that, that kind of just stuffs out Spandex's perfectly laid trap.
Ooh, I'll tell you what, I really, really enjoyed the drift away when trying to get away from that Thunderbolt. Yeah. Because the thing is, Syrup is probably hoping for that neutral air dodge so that you can hit yourself, send them shooting off, everybody's having a good time, except for Spandex. However, oh, speaking of which, Spandex still not having the best of times. Syrup saying, you know what, you can have a bad time any which way you like, good sir. I've got a whole array of horrendous times that you can pick from here. Let me show you, they're in the left blast zone.
How about 423? That's the worst time. Anyway, so let's see. I don't know. I feel like Syrup and Spandex, like, they have this, they do have this back and forth, but Syrup has, as you mentioned, like, just kind of assumed dominance in this set. It feels like you have to make a big play here with Rob, and we're back on PS2, which as a Rob pick, I think it's okay, but I don't know, against Ness, I feel like we've lost so many interactions to the platform coverages, the things that Syrup has like now gotten comfortable in this matchup, specifically on PS2.
Here we go, once again, Spandex has got these right ideas, throwing out that gyro to force the air dodge, and then trying to throw out that quick hitbox just to put Syrup into that PK Thunder. Yeah. However, it's just not quite working out. He's just been a little bit off on these timings, and Syrup has just been managing to get back into it, and that was a very, very optimistic forward smash from Syrup that got a really, really stunning punish. I have to say, the reverse neutral air into the back air, just knowing that it was going to work, and now Spandex just continuing this aggression, trying to catch it with the down smash. Nothing quite happening so far, but 51-70% on the board at the moment. Syrup is letting this lead really, really extend.
Yeah, and I feel like Syrup kind of like dropping the ball a little bit in some of these situations where it's like, okay, you are playing aggressive, but sometimes that aggression doesn't play out in your favor, and now all of a sudden Spandex able to get within striking distance, just cannot find the timing to do so. But no tech here on the stage spike. Spandex has got to be ready for every inevitability, because Syrup will be looking for those cheesy options, especially off stage, because you got all the time in the world with Ness.
Say the platform tech chase here, managing to cover it with the up air and the lingering hit getting extended by that thrown gyro. Syrup managing to air dodge back to stage. We've got the down throw mix up, but this time not too much going on at the moment. Very much even stocks, a little bit slower paced here.
Right, and kind of hanging out behind the gyro is a good call here for Spandex. Just waiting it out. Not going to do too much, but isn't going to get the scoop. You can see it bounce off the shield. Syrup holding shield so well. He's not going to fall for that trap, and even still staying alive off the up air. Has to watch out for the upswing of that up smash, because Syrup is going to let it rip at the right time.
Oh, the up tilt not quite managing to get the conversion. Here we go. Spandex going for it again, and what a clutch air dodge.
There's the
up
tilt.
Platform. Yeah,
up tilt. Bro, 140. You up tilt up there, that thing, man. All right, still looking good on turn in terms of
no, all the way up there?
65! No!
With all the rage in the world, and let me tell you, there's only a little bit of rage left in it. It's in my brother Nerf here, as Syrup gets that 3-0 after killing it 65.
Jesus, all the way up at the magnifying glass, and you did it yourself. You're
That's
like,
not even retirement age.
look, I mean, we saw kind of like shades of this, echoes of this in game 1. We should have seen this coming.
True.
We should have seen this coming. Syrup is like, look, Rob's love to hang out above me. I don't really get it. I'm gonna give him a reason not to.
Yeah, we had faith.
We had faith.
We had faith.
We had
Whether
faith.
it's misplaced, hey, that's your choice. But again,
you gotta keep
Spandex,
trying.
if Spandex is playing like that, I imagine we're going to see him tomorrow at the very, very least.